Welcome back to another episode of Lifestyles of the Bitchin' Heinous. Today we're going to check in on our favorite greasy walrus and see how he's doing after probably the worst weekend of his entire life. Interested to see how much he's squirming, gasping, and let's just watch how I'm pretty sure there's going to be no accountability taken whatsoever. Let's get right into it. Okay, right off the bat, can't even get the music to match up with the end of the countdown. All right, lazy fuck. And we fucked up already. So technically, that's the second strike.
Good day, everybody. Happy Monday.
Snort already. Oh my God.
I'm sure it's not exactly happy for most people.
It's not happy for you.
Who have to go back to work. Mondays are definitely my long day. I usually end up doing multiple streams to get caught up on all the news.
Ooh, look at the shirt today. My Lord. He's got dandruff all over it.
And all the customer service from the weekends,
And there's no excuse, dude. Cut that fucking hair, dude. Even if you're bald. Jesus, it looks so greasy.
Coffee company, and it's just a long day. It starts at about 6 a.m. and ends at about 1 a.m. But once you get through Monday, the rest of the week is generally pretty much downhill.
He's just bullshitting and padding time already.
So I'm hoping
God, that shirt's gross.
We get through another Monday and hang out with all y'all. How y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing great.
How y'all doing?
Great, sir.
Double stream.
How are you doing?
Today, yes. New stream. I accidentally used the same thumbnail, but different topic.
Oh my God. The low effort. It drives me crazy the amount of money he's been able to make without doing any effort at all.
Hope you're doing well.
Man.
Aren't burritos explosive? I think that's kind of been like eating a Taco Bell has always been a crapshoot, quite literally.
It's so hard not to say the F slur. I'm trying so hard. Don't do it.
I'm hoping that
it's so hard. Like I said before, just when I say fucker, you know what I'm really trying to say.
You all survived the weekend all right, and that I can help get you through the next
I survived it better than you did.
Hour or so with all.
I'm just interested to see just his state of mind right now on this first stream after all this stuff, and like how long it takes him to actually get into anything.
News. If you missed this morning stream, you can always go back and rewatch the VOD.
Oh, I'll be snort.
I think about 7 or 8 different stories. Where's my Walmart is racist jam? All right, I'll play it back.
And it's so lazy. Like most of his videos is just chopped up segments from his live stream.
Tomorrow. I'll play it tomorrow. I just had Taco Bell. Time to take my poor man. So Zimpic, yeah. Just give a brother a tapeworm for a little while, okay? Give me like 6 months so I lose, 45 pounds.
Bro, everybody knows you do not have the mental makeup or discipline or self-control to lose any kind of weight or to get into any kind of shape. And even if you did, you would instantly revert back to your fat assness.
Then they can take it out. Just let it live. It's not hurting me. A little tapeworm never hurt anybody.
Riveting show.
I think they have hurt people.
Oh my God.
I'm certain they have hurt.
Anyone that ever hears this, that unironically watches this motherfucker, what is wrong with you? I mean, Jesus.
People, but it's kind of a joke. It's kind of a joke.
He's disgusting.
But that's.
He's a dresser pisser.
Double stream, indeed.
Snort.
Thanks, bro. Happy Mondays. God bless you. Appreciate you.
Pointless to read out loud.
I made the mistake of eating a Hungry Man last night because they were on sale. Never again. Well, sometimes we have to be reminded. Sometimes we have to be reminded that,
that shirt is so
there's a reason
nasty.
We didn't eat these things for a while. I don't have anything against Hungry Man. I don't think they're the most healthy.
Because you are a hungry man.
Healthy thing on earth, but I think they got a lot of, dads through dinner time after a long days of work for a long time,
Padding.
So, you know, there's that. I want to jump.
And keep in mind, he had a couple of the worst days of his life right before this, so this is just funny as hell.
Right into things here. I want to cover the biohazard that's going on in America.
There's a biohazard in Wisconsin.
I don't know if you've noticed it. I've been covering it on this channel for some time. There's a major problem going on in this country right now.
How major?
Now with our produce. And it got way worse over the weekend as a whole slew.
He must have just read a bad tweet or something. He's drowning.
Of new products seemingly provided by Taylor Farms, the company, have now been linked to the cyclosporiasis. This after I thought the FDA cleared them. They put out a post saying the FDA cleared them. At this point, I think people should be charged. You know, I mean, some sort of fine, some sort of...
Bro, you fidget so much.
I mean, we know they're being sued by a bunch of ambulance chasers, but, you know, generally I don't support those kind of lawsuits, but this problem is...
You definitely support low-down, dirty mafia tactics.
Is way bigger than anyone knows, and over the weekend it got...
I can't wait for the casino to rip you apart tonight.
Way worse. Something is really wrong. Let's go into this story. By the way,
oh my god, dude, how long have you been doing this? There's no excuse for these fucking frame fuck-ups that he's always having with the whatever OBS or whatever streaming software he's using. It's unacceptable, bro. I've never seen more than a couple-minute clip of his without some sort of technical issue.
Totally revamped coffee brand coffee.com. It's linked in the description. No long
for this world
promotion. Just a reminder that
hit with the coffee ad already, and I edited it out, but in the intro of the stream and during the countdown, he puts a coffee ad in the middle of that too.
Everything except Roaster's Choice right now, you can save 5% off if you subscribe and save. It all comes fulfilled from Amazon.
Don't click on the link, guys. We know what happens. He's going to put cookies on your computer, and then he's going to get a percentage of your shit on Amazon, which is one of the slimiest things I've ever heard in my life. One thing I would really like to know, Luther Morgan, if you ever hear this, we need to find out how much money he made from the Amazon cookie phishing scheme. We have got to figure out the damage there.
So it ships super fast, super quick. Everything's
Snort.
up and working now. So if you haven't yet, check out the brand new coffee brand.
You run your company like shit.
.com. Taylor Farms recalls salt.
Okay, hilarious. Okay, so he sloppily as shit. He's already into his first story, but there was no clear, designation there, and he's already into it. And now he just pulls the shit up. Oh my god. Okay, so we've reached the first story. So we are almost 10 minutes in. This is the show proper now, and he has not acknowledged anything. He's just pretending once again that nothing's wrong. And this is why he drives everybody crazy, because he has these crash outs, he does all this life ruination shit, then he plays the victim, then he pretends like it never happened.
So and guacamole over salmonella fears after the company was linked to the explosive hot snakes outbreak.
He can't even say diarrhea. What a cuck.
So we have cyclospora right now, which, as I've explained before, comes...
He gets excited talking about shit.
...from the people who pick your vegetables, taking a dump on them or near them. Now, you would think, just not to get gross here, okay, but just to describe...
There's no way for you to not get gross.
Describe how bad this is. This is very clearly not like one individual who couldn't make it to the bathroom, leaving a poo emoji next to a plant.
Dude, what a little bitch boy, dude. Like, you dance around stuff like a toddler.
Infection this widespread, it absolutely has to be like they're running their vegetable water, like they're watering their vegetables with sewage water. I don't know
anything.
If you know what I mean, like I don't know how else to describe it. This is not like, oh, we had a couple of heads of bad cabbage that got next to this pile, and this has to be a
dude, complete a sentence, man.
Massive, wide-scale, ongoing infection.
You're a massive, ongoing, wide-scale infection
at their farms. And now we have salmonella, which I'm not an expert
on anything.
So maybe the chat or the comments can correct me later.
Well, the 2 people that you haven't banned, maybe.
I thought salmonella was a raw chicken thing. How on earth is it getting on jalapenos and into salsa? And again, the amount.
You can tell he's just talking to talk right now, and right behind his eyes, this is the reality.
We're talking here. The amount of salmonella infection is massive. It's affecting Kroger, Stop and Shop, Target, Trader Joe's.
And that's the thing, I've noticed this too. When he's talking in his little segments here, he'll say things like he knows them, but if you look, a lot of the things he just is continuing to read, but he reads it off the screen, but he says it like it's coming out of his brain.
Walmart and Whole Foods. This is something that RFK needs to get on. Absolutely. I don't know. I don't really. How do you get this many people sick?
I don't know. You've gotten a lot of people sick.
The number of infections.
You made me sick.
Just the infections of Cyclospora on my count are between 50 and 100,000 or more, with tens of thousands of confirmed cases. Now, the very same source that I thought was supposedly cleared has jalapeno, salsa, guacamole,
check
anything
your pulse.
like that. How do you get salmonella on jalapeno? I don't understand that.
Ask Grok or Google it, you dumb fuck.
The Solanus...
But you can't be bothered to do any prep or research at all. The fact that you had the audacity to say that you hired a full-time researcher a while back, that is the most useless shit I've ever heard in my life.
California-based food distributor announced Sunday it's now pulling products from shelves that contain jalapeno peppers, including salsas, guacamoles, burritos. We already have Burrito Gate, taco dips, and shrimp salad. The recalled products were...
Bro, his brain is fucking fried.
...sent to distribution centers across more than 24 states, including New York, sold at major retailers Hannaford, Kroger, Stop and Shop, Target, Trader Joe's, Walmart, and Whole Foods. A multi-state salmonella outbreak has already sickened at least 345 people and led to 36 separate hospitalizations.
That's like hardly anything in the grand scheme of the nation, bro. Come on.
These people, somebody's going to die from this, and somebody has already died from the cyclospora that we know has confirmed at least 1 or maybe 2 hospital. 1 person passed away, I'm pretty sure. How many people passed away that were just never diagnosed?
God.
Sending 340...
Bringing you the news that really matters, guys.
5 people alone to hospitals means you're talking about a massive outbreak. This isn't like somebody didn't, cut a piece of chicken on the counter and then put their tomato on it the next day and got sick. We're talking about a lot. They have to be using garbage water to, quote, fertilize these fruits.
Yeah, he's real jumpy today, feeling all over himself.
And vegetables.
Woo!
Are they taking
gasp.
Water from like a turkey treatment plant and spraying it on the vegetables? They have to have dirty equipment.
Like I was trying to say before that commercial popped up, he is so good at just talking about nothing, just to pad the fucking runtime of stuff. Like those vlogs, like 3/4 of them were just him slowly articulating horseshit.
Equipment. But again, how does salmonella get into a vegetable machine? This is a major, major, major scandal.
Oh my God, what a fucking
Taylor
beta.
Farm says Sunday was no longer sourcing fresh jalapenos from the same farmer that is unaware if any of the reported illnesses are linked to the recalled prepared food items. I mean, I don't think...
How does anybody watch you, dude?
We're talking about a massive leap here. I don't think we're talking about a massive leap to see...
thank you for it twice.
Just why you know, I mean, obviously,
He forgot
I
what
mean,
he's
at least
talking
in my
about.
opinion, it's coming from Taylor Farms as well, just like the Cyclospora.
Oh my god.
Now, maybe the Salmonella also comes from
And
human
why,
waste,
dude? Why
too.
are you still talking about? This should have been.
100% sure.
This should have been 30 seconds most on this.
But last month, federal officials
Holy.
tied a widespread outbreak of Cyclospora to
Why is he
iceberg
still
lettuce
reading?
from Mexico, supplied by Taylor Farms. Taco Bell is the only major national restaurant chain linked to the outbreak, though it has already been recalled from. They have already recalled the contaminated products and started to see sales.
Slow down. Read it like a human, dude. Jesus.
That. I feel like I saw other lawsuits over this, not just Taco Bell, but I could be wrong about that. And I think Taco
Well, you're wrong about everything else.
Bell deserves these lawsuits because from what I was able to
Scratch your
research,
chest.
they
Snort.
knew that this likely outbreak was coming from them, and they waited almost 2 weeks before issuing a statement.
Ha ha ha. Well, you don't need to be talking to anybody about the length of time it takes to release a statement about a
An
controversy.
estimated 20,000 people have been sickened with cyclosporiasis. Hundreds have been hospitalized, and there's been at least 2 deaths, according to the CDC. Now, again, I won't go through this because if you've been following my coverage on this outbreak, then you know
Help me.
a little bit more about this. But like, if there's a special test that you have to pay to test for cyclospora.
You're a professional fucking time waster.
People are
Jesus.
experiencing the symptoms that never paid more money to have this test done. 80% of people, I would argue,
His head's gonna fall off one day from jerking it to the side so many times.
50% is probably overwhelmingly conservative, which means at least 40,000 people have been infected. I would argue if I had to, you know, making my estimate, I would guess it's less than 20% of people who have been infected, which would make the infection numbers over 100,000.
Based on Jeremy's estimates, guys.
The recalls have stoked fears of how consolidation in the food industry can raise the odds of outbreaks and left restaurant chains scrambling to win back diners who are still wary of lettuce and other fresh
Like you scrambling to win back subs, but it's not gonna happen.
produce. Sweet Garden, Chipotle, Qdoba, Mexican fast food restaurant chain have all pulled Coast citrus jalapenos from hundreds of stores and locations following the recall.
If you're gonna read so much, just read it, man.
I mean, how many people just shop at Walmart,
He tries to read so fast, his brain just fumbles.
buy these foods every day? I've told you guys, I started my own garden now, and we grow
Press X to doubt.
jalapenos here, and we grow iceberg lettuce. They're 2 very easy things to grow,
You're growing a lot out of that go-kart track.
but I don't think I will ever buy
I mean, RC car track.
iceberg lettuce from the store ever again. It's just too risky. And by the way, these companies like Walmart,
You're not gonna buy anything from any store ever again, because I'm pretty sure you don't go into public.
Qdoba, Taco Bell, they also bear a lot of the blame too, because they are buying cut rate vegetables. They are clearly
Like your cut rate beans.
not overseeing the facilities in which they buy these vegetables from. And
Like you don't have oversight over your facilities.
I think, maybe not legally, but morally,
Bro, you should never be allowed to say morally.
if you're buying this kind of stuff, you should have a full-time employee on site at these farms
Oh my God.
managing them, not just saying, oh, we can save a penny by buying from this cut rate farm
I said he's just the master of talking out of his ass.
and know nothing about them. It's insane.
You're insane.
Sweet Garden slashed its full year earnings forecast, saying diners are avoiding its quote slop bowl salads over
Why are you still fucking reading this article,
dealers
bro?
of Cyclospora. Chipotle said its sales weakened. Salad and Go filed for bankruptcy and announced plans to close all of its locations, saying that the Cyclospora outbreak compounded challenges it was already facing. Don't you
Gasping.
think Salad and Go would be fully in their right to sue Taylor Farms?
That's another perplexing thing to me is he brings up people suing people an awful lot in his videos. And it's like, bro, you don't want to go down that road, especially not now.
Not to mention the hundreds of thousands of people potentially
Like, except for how much money did he scam with that Amazon phishing scam?
have now been sickened by not just Cyclospora, but now
And the fact, like I said, he's obviously, now we're deep enough into it now, he's not going to address any of this shit.
Salmonella? Cyclospora, obviously we know, a microscopic parasite. We all know how that comes. I mean, this guy talked about boycotting Taylor Farms, and it's hard to argue with him. This is from...
Okay. I'm going to cut it there, where obviously, he's obviously not, I was holding out for hope that he was going to take some accountability here, maybe just a tiny bit, or acknowledge something. But no, once again, it's like none of it ever happened, and Jeremy didn't do nothing. So we're going to leave it there on this one. Every time, like I said before, every time I try to pick a video, he puts out 5 more, and it's just hard to keep up with this motherfucker. But looking forward to the casino tonight. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.
Remember, it's okay to question the world around you, but you probably won't find the answers you're looking for.